Hello and welcome back to my FTB series. It has been a while, considerable while actually, since I've done some recording and actually even played my Minecraft FTB series. Reason being, really busy over the past couple of weeks, if not a month, with work, and I got bored of Minecraft slightly actually. It's how I kind of go along by playing games, I guess. You know, I can play in considerably for a long time period, but I will get bored at some point. I'll leave for a bit, and then I'll come back, and I'll be able to play for a considerable long time again. This is the way it works out. So, I'm here in my little village, just over from my base, and I've just been doing a bit of random trading. Used a bit of some emeralds up, just to be able to see what I can get. Not being able to really get that much good stuff. There's actually quite a lot of villagers trying to sell me asking for emeralds so that they can get some shears, which I think is quite of a rip-off. I was hoping to find, I was trying to find a mod-specific villager, but unfortunately there doesn't seem to be one around. These houses aren't getting populated as well, which makes it a bit of a shame. Stick that there, so... Yeah. Also, I didn't cover a few items from the Power Armour mod. Well, one item in particular, I didn't cover. I actually forgot about it, but that that usually can happen and can be the case. And that item is the which you'll see down here, the power tool. So let's have a look. If we actually hold shift on them, we can actually find stuff. So you might have seen me install some of these modules in before. So we've got flight control, energy shield, aura meter. You've got the energy shield, elite battery, and jetpack on that one. On the legs, we've got the energy shield, sprint assist, uphill step assist, and the on the bottom boots, we've got energy shield and shock absorbers. Now, going through them all, flight control allows you to be a lot more. It gives you a familiar look of being able to fly like creative, but actually not. And I'll show you that in a minute. Energy shield is basically, I'm just trying to remember if I've gone over this before or not, but I'm just going to go over it just in case. Energy shield is the, if you have power in the suit, it'll take a percentage of power from the suit storage, and so you won't take damage, and then if you run out of power, you'll start taking damage. You've got aura meter, which is Formcraft specific, so you can see you have the aura UI, which you can see the aura, but you can't see the nodes or anything like that. We've got energy shield again, elite battery, that lets us store power, jetpack, which allows us to fly in the air, but not like the IC2 jetpack or anything like that. It's actually a bit less of a... It doesn't work as well, but if you combine it with the flight control, it works a lot better. We've got, again, energy shield, you've got sprint assist here, so that allows us to sprint a bit quicker and uses energy to do so, and then you got uphill step assist, which allows you to basically walk up one block high, but basically walk up one block without actually having to press the jump button space. It does it for you. Just keep that in mind though when you get back to vanilla or any other game where you don't have these leggings on. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Otherwise you just totally might forget and get yourself cornered off. And then you've got shock absorbers, which basically allow you to fly up in the air, fall down without taking any damage, and take a partial chunk of your store supply of armour. Now, ooh, hello. Hello, there's Chris Bear. I'll just show my little new toy. Yep. Boom. There we go. And this is the weapon, or not, this is the tool I didn't actually show, which is called the power tool. It has the modules as well. So if we actually fly back over, to home. Hope this allows me to. Ooh. There we go. Blink. And we'll get back inside. And yeah, I'll show you what these do. So if we go to the power tool, this is the one of the items I actually missed from the power armor suit mod. And basically I've installed a few modules off camera just to save time and effort. Just basically it's like a recap. So the plasma, that is use electrical arc in a containment field to superheat and air to a plasma and launch it to enemies. So at the moment I've got the damage set all the way to the top. So basically what it does is the amperage will cause so many hearts of damage. Voltage will cause explosives, and it gives you how much size of a creeper you'll actually cause. But I don't want to cause damage with this weapon because it actually will take blocks off. I'll show you in a minute. what that does. I ain't got melee assist, but that basically lets you, it's basically a sword. Or it allows you to punch harder, basically. I've got shovel, pickaxe, and axe, all at 50% extra, so I think it's equivalent to a diamond tool, each one, which is kind of neat. I've also got the diamond drill upgrade, so that allows me to mine obsidian. Obviously it does require the pickaxe to be able to actually use it. I've also got the in-place assembler, which gives us access to a crafting table in our interface. I haven't installed Aquafinity. I don't really see the need for it. Blink Drive is basically the Enderman's, it's basically Ender Pearls which you shoot and allows you to teleport over a distance using a certain amount of energy. Also we have a Elite battery installed. Now I did have a bit of an issue with this. It didn't seem to take power from the suit itself. It actually has to have its own power supply for the weapon to work. And then obviously you have your cosmic touch. So we'll go over some of these. So if I turn on my, if I actually press L and, oh no, yeah, oh, they're already on. If I toggle on my jetpack and flight control, you'll notice I'll run really quickly. And if I press space, I'll fly up in the air really fast and be able to fly around more or less similar to creative mode. If I move in a particular direction, I'll actually go down. That's the way it works. If I hold space, I'll go up. So I can, if I hold space and press WSD, I can move around at least. Without falling, but as soon as I release space and WSD, I'll actually fall down. I think, oh, W and S will make you fall down, A and D won't. So if you go backwards, oh no, is it just forwards then? Well, it must be just forwards actually. Oh wow, jeez. I want to switch to that. Where's my weapon? There it is. Hello, Skelly. Now this will cause the explosion. What it'll do, it will basically assemble a creeper. So if I actually go up to, let's find somewhere where I won't destroy anything. So let's go over here. If I hold down this and power it to full, and then shoot, what it'll do, it'll cause a certain size equivalent of a creeper explosion. So as you see, we've taken some dirt there. But now, if I actually go back to the tinker table and change it, and if we change it to get rid of the voltage and put it down to 0, basically what it means is it won't actually cause any damage to the ground. Oh no, got my blink drive back on again. So if we just fire at the ground, it won't cause no damage, but it'll still actually hurt mobs. This one just... there we go. So it's like a portable cannon, really. It won't, if you charge it to full, it won't kill a mob outright, as if you had the voltage all the way up as well. I missed you. Okay. Wait. Oh, hello. Really fire it. It's really good damage. Yeah, you can die. There we go. Here, Skelly. There we go. You die as well. So yeah, it's kind of a cool little thing. I just thought I'd recap on that. Now, I will go over how to actually make this. It's quite simple. I finish up killing all these zombies. The thing is, you've got to aim it though quite well. This distance and travel and all that. You die. Oh, hello. You took my arrow, have you? No, creeper, fly away. Woo. Oh yeah, blink drive. That's a cool one. If you're wondering how I'm changing between different items, this is basically holding down shift or sneak and rotating the mouse wheel lets you select different ones. So you get your crafting table there. If you right click, it'll open up a crafting table for you, so it's a portable one. Blink drive is a cool little one, which is quite interesting enough on its own. If we just go up here, I'm just going to go over this little hill over here just to demonstrate. So what it is, it's basically a portable ender pearl that doesn't run out but does require power. So you can basically just teleport yourself across to each point, and there you go. It's kind of cool. Obviously the object has to travel before it allows you to. But the coolest thing I've noticed about this is, if we actually go across back to here and turn this off, if you're aiming for a place outside a chunk, say that little ice area over there, and we fire it. What it'll do, the object will travel all that way, but because it's outside of a chunk that's loaded, or it seems like it is, the projectile won't be able to teleport you, but if you actually hit another area halfway between, so that tree over there, fire it, it'll teleport us to that tree, and then teleport us over here. And that's quite cool, because again it has to wait for the projectile to travel, but that allows you to have some funny real stuff. So if I want to travel to, let's say, over there, and then over there, again they're out of distance, but if I actually travel to this tree over here, I should travel here, travel there, and then travel over here. And then we're a considerable amount of distance away, so it actually allows you to travel really far quite quickly. Obviously the chunk has to be loaded for you to be able to see where you're going. You can't just fire it and hope for the best. But, you know, Blink Drive is quite useful. There we go, back home. Instant teleport, you can say. Like I said, it does require power, and to charge this up, you actually have to put it into a power tool. You actually have to put it in, and again, I wanted to charge my soup as well, because I kind of use some power out of it. Right, so you can stick it in any of these IC2, or I think it's more or less, you can put it in any mod. Battery thing, I think it allows you to do that, as far as I'm aware. Kind of cool. So, I'll be using this as much as I can. If it seems a bit too cheat-like, as a way where I've got too much stuff all in one place, then I might actually decide to not use the mod, just for the fact it seems a bit too easy. But for now, I just thought I'd show you off that and the power tool. Oh, I had to make the power tool. That's a good idea. So, the power tool is easy enough to make. It's some wiring and some iron ingots that gets the power tool. Obviously, there's different crafting recipes depending on what mods you have installed. And some of the components do require stuff. So the plasma cannon requires 2 HP capacitors and 2 force field emitters. So a bit of crafting there. The tool add-ons are quite simple though. They're just a bit of some solenoid and some iron ingots. Blink Drive requires an ion thruster and force field emitters again. The upgrade, the diamond upgrade, requires 3 diamonds and a solenoid again. So it's basically it's equivalent to it's more or less the exact same as you would if you just crafted an iron pickaxe or a diamond one. Apart from not using wood, you're using some solenoid as well. Again, HV capacitor installed, and the crafting table, which is a control circuit and a crafting table. So it's not too expensive to make. I think the only thing you really require a lot of is iron and end pearls. I seem to notice you actually have to use a lot of them for actually some of these constructs, but I guess you need it to be expensive enough as it is, just to so it's not so easy to get. I think if you try making this early game on, you won't be able to be out unless you cheated, basically. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, what I'm wanting to do now is, you may have noticed, for the last couple of episodes, I've had a lot. Whoops. This is on, isn't it? Shoot. There we go. Stick that there. You may have noticed for the last, I didn't really need to fill that up, but I'll get that later. You may have noticed I've had this large tank of fuel and haven't been using it. What have I got in here, folks? So, like I said, I've got all this fuel and I'm not using it. Now, the main issue with I'm going to be wanting to use this for is a quarry. And reason being is the way I'm running it at the moment, a quarry, actually is... I'll actually show you. But basically, with me using a quarry, in my age I've got over here, is the problem is it's not eternal day, and because it's a solar panel, it's powered solar, it actually requires a ton of power to actually run this at full speed, and these solar panels won't be able to actually supply that power, unfortunately so. Oh, I believe that is out of charge now. So, so when it gets night, and it's kind of... It's a bit confusing to explain, but basically what it is, when I sleep in the overworld, this time in this age does not get reset. So I've actually got to come into the age itself as well and sleep in this age to actually revert back to day. So these actually run out of power and shut down after a time being. I switched it off to select this power up because I was using my redstone energy cell to actually make it run a bit quicker. But the problem is it's not day constantly, and it's running out of power quite often enough, and I'm having a bit of an issue with this stopping, because otherwise it's going to take that long. I have to wait that many days for it to actually get down to the level I actually want it to, especially when it's 64. It's the biggest size quarry you can have, which is a bit of an issue. So what I'm wanting to do is use oil to actually power some engines to actually power this machine, which I believe would probably be a lot better than using solar. I could have a backup supply, I guess. I could actually have solar backup, just in case the oil runs out or the fuel, but I think I'm going to stick with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get sorted all the stuff I need, or more or less all the stuff I need to actually be able to transfer the oil from one age on my overworld base to this age and be actually able to use it. And there's a cool little device, which is I think it's a Tesseract. I'm not sure if you've seen them before. Probably named it completely wrong. See if I can find one. The problem is with this skin, I have not actually. Oh, there they are. There. The thing is, I want a liquid Tesseract, and that requires some different components. It requires some copper, some silver, some pneumatic servo, which is some iron, glass, and redstone. And you're going to need 2 of these, and also an unattached Tesla, which requires molten ender, so you need end pearls, and also need to use out. It's a lot of stuff to use, but we're going to need basically double of this to actually be able to make it. And ooh, it's getting dark. So I'm going to get all this stuff together, and then when we're close enough already, we can actually get on and make this. So I'll be back in a few minutes when I just grab all this and clear my inventory out of clutter as well, and sort out the lava, which has stopped running at the moment. Ooh, let's actually just check this out. Yeah, plenty of lava. How's it? Oh, okay, we've still got lava. So this is need to pump across and send lava in. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Here we are. Got all the stuff I hopefully need. Well, we'll find out anyway soon enough. So, what I want to make is one item I actually want to make first is a portable tank. And the reason for this I'll explain in a minute, but actually one thing I do want to do first, really, is pulverise down some of this. So I'm going to need some hardened glass, but I don't have any obsidian. So that should, what it should do, that made me spaz out completely, pulverise that down for me, and then I can get it compressed down in induction smelter and turn into hardened glass. I don't think I'll have enough. So I want to make a portable tank which needs some hardened glass and some tin, which is quite simple to make. We can actually use the little interface here. So tin ingot, hardened glass, and that basically gets us our portable tank. Now this is actually a cool little item. You can put it on, I think that's the top, if I'm correct. It's blue, so I actually want to empty it out, I guess. And if you put it on top, so I'll get rid of this, it should, and there you go. What it does, it acts as a, like what the name says basically, a portable tank. So if I actually get my wrench out, the Omni wrench, and shift right click, what it'll do, it'll store the liquid that's in it, and you'll just be able to carry that around and put it anywhere in the system. Now what I actually want to do for this for now is just have it here, just because I wanted to empty this tank out. I really need to just empty it so I can actually put in some ender pearls and have it put down to molten ender. Oh, hello there. So, well, we're going to need some ender pearls. Now, I'm not actually sure how much molten ender you'll get from this, so I don't want to use too many for now. What I'll do, I'll use 10, and you put it in. I think this is it. This one? Is it my? Is it this one you put it in? I'm not sure how it works out. We could transpose. Where's the recipes? No, I guess this is how you bottle it up, so that's not good. What do I need? Oh, I remember now. Did I use it for something? I did, didn't I? Yeah, this. Put that there for now, so this should actually stop receiving stuff. Hopefully so. So that's not connected anymore. Oh, is that the right now? How do you get ender pearls to be liquid? Ooh, I'll have to come back to that actually. Silly me. Right. So I want to make some other stuff. Now, a few bits and pieces I need to get on with. The other one is a Tesseract. Now, to start off with, you need a Tesseract frame. Now, this is the basic bog standard frame. You need some tin, you need some hardened glass, and tin ingots. Now, this is where the pulverising the obsidian comes into the play. So I want to pulverise down this obsidian, put it in here, and what this will do is combine together and create some hardened glass. And we need a few more of them. What is it, 8 in total we need? Actually look correctly. Yeah, 8. So we've got enough now. That's going to create some extras for later on. So what we can do is just make this little recipe like so. So let's see what we got. So hardened glass, diamond, and tin around the sides. Not silver. I won't do tin. And what this will do, it'll get us 2 Tesseract frames. Now I actually need the molten ender pearl, but I'm not sure how to actually get that. There is a way to actually do it down, but I think I'm missing an item actually at the moment. Because it doesn't seem to want to work when you put this in here. I do believe I need an item which I actually used, so I'll be back in a second when I actually grab that. So 2 ticks. There we go, silly me. We needed the magma crucible. I kind of took it up last time when I wanted to use the energy for something, and I never put it back down again, so a bit silly. So wanting that to be the input, and that. So what you need to do is throw the ender pearls in there. It'll crush it all down, do whatever it does with it, and it'll put out some molten ender, which should automatically go into here. So now that allows us to. We're just going to wait for this to stack up. Now I'm not sure how much do we need to actually throw Tesseract. I'm going to flick through and find it. So what am I doing? I can actually just look on here. So we need 1600. Well, actually, 1000 MB. So I think that's 1 bucket of. So we've got 1 bucket, so we can actually put this in. And what this should allow us to do is that it's cooking up. So when we get 2000, we'll have enough. There we go. So what this will do, this will go through the process and make us our unattuned Tesseract, which basically then we can turn into any one of 3 Tesseracts. So you have your energy, you have your liquid, and your item Tesseract. Now, I'm going to use liquid Tesseracts. Now, you can use energy or item, but I do believe energy you actually have a slight, you lose a bit. You lose a certain amount of power, so it takes like a cut of it, I guess, and you actually, I think it's like, it takes something like 25% or something silly like that, and you lose that amount of power, so you have to send more through. We've got 2 now unattached any Tesseracts. Now what we can do is craft these up into liquid Tesseracts. Now we need some, we actually need 2 pneumatic servos, which is simple enough to make. So, I say simple enough, but I'll just forget it anyway. Liquid, right, so it's just some iron, some glass, and some redstone. So, iron either side, because again I say we need 2 of these, redstone, and then glass. And that gets us our 2 pneumatic servos. Now these go onto the bottom, some copper, some silver, and some tin. So these at the bottom, copper at top, these in the middle, silver either side, and then tin at the bottom. And that gets us our liquid Tesseracts. There we go. So what I want to do now is I can transfer the liquid from this tank down here. Which way is the bottom, which way is the top, which way goes where? Well, that's the side, and I think I've got one at the top here. Is it the bottom? I can't actually remember. mind me. I have to remember that I've got this damn boots on, because let me... There we go. Ah, there we go. So we've got the bottom there. And what we can do is put down this energy tesseract. I'm going to put it about here. And then we need some pipes, which we can get from upstairs. And what this will allow us to do is connect up these power, like so. And hopefully, if I've done this correctly, we'll need a wrench just to put this the right way. So that's in, on this out, and we actually need a lever as well. Ow. That hurt. Stupid block. We need a lever. No, I should have, you know what, I'm just going to nick one of these. Not using it for now, and we can just replace it later on. So we just need to import the fuel directly into here, and it's going to go straight into the energy tesseract. And if we have actually receiving end, now the way this works, you need two of them. You actually need to add fuel. Just add it. What do we want to put? Do we want it as a send only? We can have it a public access because it's not really much of an issue. We want it disabled. Actually, we want it. No, enable. Let's have it 1. Okay, so then we've got fuel 1. That's frequency 1, and now we're ready to go. So what this should do, if we actually set up another end, and what we're actually going to need now is some tanks. Now what do I want to do? Do I want tanks, or do I just want to send them across as it is? Ooh, that's actually an interesting question. Do I actually want to do it tanks, or do I want to do it liquid tesseract? You know what, we'll make some tanks. Some buildcraft tanks. We already have some, so that's okay. I guess take some more glasses in case. And right, so what we can do is then if we go across to the next stage, jump across, and then jump across here. Now I'm going to put these tanks along like this here. So we're going to have, we're probably going to make them pretty high, just so there's enough. But for now we're going to put in liquid ups like that, and then have this here, and then we're going to put down the next energy tesseract here, hook it up, access fuel, okay, and then what it's going to do is going to automatically start pumping out the fuel because we give it a redstone signal, and what it's going to do is it's going to start pumping out all that oil and dumping it into these buildcraft pipes, or tanks, and you can slowly see it build up, and that's really neat. So what we can do is basically just transfer the fuel from one dimension to the next dimension, and then we can use this fuel later down the line to actually go and make some combustion engines to actually use and power this, if I can actually say it, power the quarry. Right, so what I need is I'm going to put some of this stuff back and arrange it, so we're going to need some of it, but I don't want all this on me, so I'm just going to put them back. Backpack. Yeah, put you back, you. So I just need a few ideas. I need to make a combustion engine, which is this one, which requires some iron gears, piston, which is quite simple to make. I'm actually going to need some more glass, which I sent back like an idiot. Right, so this should be full now. So yeah. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. So, we've got just making some pistons now. So, I'm going to make a free combustion engine, so I just need 3 pistons. Thank God for that piston plan. And we just need the iron gears. Now, I've already made some of the iron gears, luckily enough. I need some more glass. Glass, what's that thing? Electric engines, don't really need any of them. Glass. Left them downstairs like a noob because I sent them back for the end, you know, the ender pouch, ender system and all that. And yeah, so put them in here. Just need a glass there. Just need one there, and one there. And then it's iron on the top. Now I think we're not going to have a bit of a problem. We can only make 2, so I think 2 is going to do for now. And ooh, do we have? Yeah, make 2 more levers just for the fact of it. Got a conductive pipe. We've got the combustion engine, the glass. And hopefully don't need anything else, so let's see if this works. Nope, let me in. Nope, it's dark, and the quarry has stopped working, so that's a bit of an issue. So what we can do next is have some combustion engines. Now, I actually want to line these up. I'm trying to think where I want to line them up. So I want to feed the power into this back box, but I'm not sure how it's going to work out like that. But what we're going to do is have combustion engines lined up like so. Now we need going to put water in these as well, so I'm probably going to get some kind of aqueous accumulator just to fill up the water with. But we actually need these golden conductive pipes here. And then link it, is it going to link up? No, I don't think it will. But then we're going to have golden conductive pipes going along and power in this. And then we're going to move these solar panels, put them to one side, so then at least it's going to look a bit better. So I need my wrench, just to be able to rotate these. Are they going to rotate properly? No, they're not. Why aren't you rotating? Damn thing. They should be able to connect. What's going on here? Oh, what is wrong with you today? Ah, right, yeah. Derp. I forgot, you need wooden pipes beforehand. Oh, silly me. Derpy derp derp, silly me. I forgot that you need wooden ones. So put the wooden ones down. So these can't connect, luckily enough. And then link these all up. And then we should be able to put down the combustion engines. There we go. Yeah, that works. I should really move those tanks a bit closer, but actually, should I? You know what? I'm gonna put them over here. So we want the combustion engines to be along here. So, no, wooden pipe, wooden pipe, wooden pipe. Combustion engines are going along here like that, like that. And then we're gonna have a back row of pipes going behind it, just to be able to actually hook that up. And then we're going to have the row pipes here, and then they're going to feed along and go into there like so. At least this way we can keep the solar part. What I need now is some more liquiducts to be able to pump out the oil and put into the back of these, and then I want a aqueous accumulator to be able to put water into the bottom. So we just need to go grab them. I do have an aqueous accumulator already. That's kind of neat. Let's have some levers. Liquiducts, liquiducts, liquiducts. Okay, we should have everything we need now. So we've got the aqueous accumulator here. Looking if I had one made up, so that's kind of neat. I'm gonna have it go underneath, like down here. Now I'm not gonna have it going all neaty. Oh god. You know, all neat. Just the fact that this won't be here forever. So we want the liquid ducts like so. Just want to be able to get out of here. There we go. Then we're going to want to have the aqueous accumulator about here. Where do we want it? Do you want it here? Why did I do that for? Silly me. Just right click. There we go. Water source block there, water source block here. Here, like so. Want the water source block here. Another one here. It should start filling up. Pumping out the water, going to the bottom of these combustion engines, like so. Yep, working perfectly. And then all we need to do then is link up some. No one's sneaking up. Some liquid ducts on the bottom of these tanks. And then apply a redstone signal to each one of them. It's going to be a bit harder considering ooh, that may actually not work. They're a bit close. May have to redesign that slightly. You need at least an extra pipe, I guess, for this to actually work properly, which is a bit of a bugger. So I'm actually going to need to do all this. That's levers down. There we go. Right, so we got that part done. Now we need to just link up the pipes along. It's a bit of an issue. Pump it out up there. And we just need to hook these up. Like so. Where's my combustion engines? Put them on the top, I guess. So. Oh, no. Damn it. No, that one. Move you along here for now. And then have the wooden conductive pipes where they've gone. Did I destroy them? Oh no, they are. Silly me. And then gold. Don't want that to connect, but it's going to stay that way for now. I guess I'll remove that one. And just move it around. Put the electric over here. Let's leave it like that. I can fix that later. Not much of an issue. Rotate these engines round so they're painted the right way, and then we should be able to now hook these up. So right click that, have the liquid ducts come along and go along the top. Oh no, do we have them around the back? Yeah, we'll have them around the back. want to run around the back, I guess. Oh, silly. Oh, zombie. Yeah, you just die. It's probably the messiest build ever, but hey. Oh man, I'm gonna be one shot. Oh. Have we got any more hardened glass? I don't have any more copper. Great. Note to self, always bring extra just in case. Ah, dear. That should connect there, that should connect there. There we go, got all the water ready, pumping in. Yeah, so we've got water going to the combustion engines as well. And now all we need to do is turn these bad boys on. I guess I could use a bit of sand here. These should start running. There we go. So we now are getting power to both of these combustion engines. This one's going to obviously replace with another one. Now power should be going into this and running it. Now these do take a bit of time to actually power up. You may not actually be able to see that. Just get rid of it slightly. Ooh, God, that user interface is a bit odd there. Yeah, do that so you can see. There we go. So it's producing 6 megajoules a second, and we've got 2 combustion engines, that's 12. So this is power producing 12 megajoules a second. Plus this extra one here, which is producing an extra 2, which is cool, neat enough. So now we're actually using the fuel to actually produce power for the quarry, so it should run a bit quicker now than just what the 4 that I had to start with, which is neat enough. You'd actually need 3 electric engines to be equivalent of 1 combustion. So we've got 20. Ooh, what is it? Yeah, we actually got 12, 16. If I had the second one, obviously, running. So now we can actually have solar and fuel, and this fuel should be able to last for a while. Like I said, I need to make another combustion engine, so I'm going to probably have a 3rd one there, maybe a 4th one if needed. And we're going to hook this electric back up. Out, cactus. Yeah, that should actually sort out our problems for the quarry now, so it should run a little bit quicker, and we can come back for next time and check out how it's doing. It should be able to run through the night as well. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to have to call it here because it's probably been a really long time. You know, if you have any comments or tips or anything like that, or if you have a better build for me, then let me know. I'm sure I'd like to just find a better build. This is just one that I just chucked together in a hurry, or just on the top of my head. Off the top of my head, shall I say. So yeah, until next time, guys. Catch you later. Bye.